Evening, chaps and chapettes. We're on our way to an old farm. It's been hit up hundreds of times, but this estate is absolutely massive, and it dates back to the early 18th century. Goes right up to 1971, I believe. So I'll do a lot more talking once we get there, but we're on our way. Got a bit of a walk to do, but it's a nice night for it, and we're in the countryside, which is always nice. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we get there as usual. See you soon. So guys, we're walking, like we said, to this farm, and I can see this in the woods. Look, see if you can see it when it lights up. See that? It literally looks like a little bolt of electricity. See if I can zoom in a bit for you and you. Get a different angle. Maybe there. The hell is that? Right, peeps. We've just come up on it, and this is one of the first buildings we see. Now, this must be the stable. It's grade 2 listed. Where this place is. It was built in the early 18th century. It had 3 generations of the same family in this place before it got taken over by the War Office, the army, which they used, and then it got sold to the Royal Engineers, which basically just, whoa, did you see the size of that? Oh, it's a bird. I thought it was a moth. It was huge. It was just a little bird, but it looked massive because I thought it was a moth. Yeah, so they kind of left it to, there's another one just flew out. They kind of left it to just decay, basically. There is lots to this site. The first bit that was built was the house, and then the stables, I believe. These, what we're walking in now. And then as the generations went on, so the first man had it. He spent from 1840 something right up to 1880 something and died. Left it to his son. His son then ran it his entire life. Left it to his daughter, I believe, and she ran it her entire life. And then, like I say, it was handed over to the army. So that's the stable, which obviously is in a terrible state. This whole site is in a terrible state because, you know, it's been subject to vandalism for a long time, which is a shame, but that's how it goes. Maybe you can see, but the house is there, and the farm's over there. This farm was built to be, you know, really self-sufficient farm. It was supposed to be revolutionary, where it could, you know, self-contain itself off its own water supply, its own food, its own electricity, everything. Whether it succeeded or not, I don't know. But so anyways, let's move on. That's Dunk. Old Sean decided not to join us tonight. Hopefully he'll be back next week. I think he's had a long day out with the family. Right, so I reckon we head to the... What do we do? The house first? Or this beast first? First, we have to find a way in, which is always the case. I imagine that was part of the water tower. It was supposedly, you know, like I say, the old man had it, he built the house, the stables and part of the farm. And when the son had it, he added significant stuff to it too, and so did the daughter. I reckon that this, I might be wrong guys, but I reckon that would have been in sections. It would have sat up on each other because of this ridge. And the ladder's inside, see? So, well, you tell me what you think in the comments, but I personally think that might have been the water tower. But I've been wrong before. So, keep the video short. I'm going to get back to you once I've found a way in. So yeah, I'll get back to you shortly, guys. Got the sniffles. So guys, we found a hole in the fence. This is what we're faced with now. I shouldn't really be lighting it up this bad, but this is the part of the urban exploring you guys don't see. Because simply, I can't be asked to put a head torch on, a head camera on and walk with it all the time. It's hard work. So again, I'm going to try and make my way through all of this jungle, because none of you want to see that. And then once we get there, I will get back to you. So guys, we've come across the first building now. Not too long after I said I'd be right back. Now, I know this site is supposed to be in terrible condition, so Duncan, be careful. I'm going to be careful. And guys, honestly, don't think just because we do this, we take it lightly, because we really don't. Right, let's go with the film camera. Now this house, I mean, is extremely bad. So this would have been the house, the 18th century house that was built by the first occupant of the land. He hired French architects and all sorts to come here and help him build. So he would have built this. Wallpapers is definitely the 70s. Well, it looks like it. Oh no. How cool that looks, just clinging on to life. This place is just, well, it's completely decayed, but it still has some features in it which are pretty cool, like the light switch still survives, you know, the plug sockets. Little rack there where he could have possibly hung his keys, or I don't know. This to me looks like it would have been the kitchen, simply because of that. There's something falling down in it. Yeah. Let me stick my other light on as well, guys, because I really need to light this place up. I mean, look at that. That was up there. We'll make our way back there in a minute. I just want to try and... Right, now that looks like corrugated asbestos sheet, that does. So try not to make things airborne, Dunk. Anybody fancy a bath? Now, the funny thing is from the outside, this house doesn't look too bad. And the sad thing is most of this would have been because of vandalism. You know, letting the elements in, breaking the windows, smashing everything up. And letting the elements into it, and it just destroys it, and it's a shame. It's a grade 2 listed house. The upstairs is just gone. Let's try and backtrack myself now for you. Right, that's the one that was filled in from the other side. that's just hanging on by a thread. Like that. That's all that's holding that up. I don't want to stand under that for too long. And this house is also a hell of a lot bigger than what I expected it to be. Oh, it almost looks like it's for animals because it's got hay and everything in it, so maybe it's, I don't know, dogs, pigs, I'm not sure. Hello. You always wave. You're like, hi, I'm on TV. I've wanted to do this place since I started exploring. Just never got round to it. And today was just one of them days where I just got in the car, chose something off the sat nav, and it brought me in. It's been a bit of a walk to get in, but it's been a long time since I've been in a building that's this bad. And I kind of like it. I definitely don't think we're getting upstairs, and if we do, I ain't going. Because the stairs will be gone. Yeah, look. You look at the state of this house. Look at all of that. Wow. I personally wouldn't like to get up there. There's the stairs. Let me just get over here, get you a better view. Gone. I'm only doing this to try and get you a bit of a better look upstairs, and myself, obviously. So, if you hear a bit of a crash, I don't know how sturdy this wall is. I don't think it's very sturdy at all, to be honest. Right, I think that's about as far up as I'm going to get. This is upstairs. I would go all the way up this wall, but the top of it does not look very good. The bit I'm stood on feels a bit better. I'm just trying to sort my head and my torch out for you. Right, let's get some balance. So yeah, not much up here really, but if you see where I'm standing, I'm kind of on just a bit of thin wall. So it's dangerous anyway, isn't it? But what I'm more worried about is falling and making everything airborne. And you know, this stuff can be nasty that's all around here. Oh wow, look at that. Now that is cool. Nature taking it back. That's pretty decent, that is. And there's that room we were trying to look in, guys. The fireplace there. And we've already been in that bit. So let's try and move on to the next building then, peeps. Back through there, I suppose. Determined not to get hit with stinging nettles tonight. Jesus Christ, look at that whole building's collapsed. Look, there's nothing left. Here's the house that we've just explored, guys. Wow, this is well and truly decayed. Now I think it would be a better idea, I suppose, to head over this way to this house. Now this is, we thought this was the house we saw on the way in, but it isn't. So I mean, I'm not an architect or anything, guys. I'm a grease monkey. I fix cars, I do nuts and bolts. This is just my hobby. So I'm not a wealth of knowledge on buildings and architect and things like that. But there's an actual power line running there, a phone line, whatever that is. So, ooh, straight away you can see that it's dropped. I don't know. That's a bit of a weird layout, Duncan, isn't it? You go in and there's a level, but there's stairs, and then I take it that was a basement. But I don't really know if we should step on this. Let's walk. Should we walk round and have a look the other side and see if we can come in on that? Because I'd rather be on ground level and start working my way up.
The window shouldn't go through that.
No, you're alright. Oh, I don't particularly. Look how much of a drop that is. Down to there.
Yeah.
This house is like sunk. That's weird, isn't it? There's another entrance there, is there? Yeah, there's another entrance in there. That's weird. Is it all rotted out? Well, that feels solid, so I'm going for it. Ugh. Now this is concrete or brick or something, and that's a toilet. That is your only way in, unless we walk right round. But I don't think that's going to hold. Do you? Look at the rot on that.
No, it's like
the minute you step on that, that's all going to go.
It's in there.
Toilet. Lavy, that's it. So yeah, I suppose the only way we're going to look is to go right round it. What, mate?
There's a way in this way, but if you drop down, there's lines of brambles or anything.
Wow. That's annihilated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look what you're on about. Might just jump in there. Oh yeah. Is it worth seeing? We can't get up everywhere. I suppose it's always worth seeing. Nature has truly taken this house over again. What's that? Shit, that was my camera. I'll say we come back and do this last, because we jump, eh?
Yeah.
If we jump back down there, we're going to have to come back up again, aren't we? We might as well just do this on the way out. So guys, I'll get back to you when we're at the next one. I'm getting caught up on all sorts here. See you in a minute. Right guys, so we found part of the main building with a bit more of a safer entrance. So here we go. Let's have a look. So again, these look like stables. Well, they definitely are stables. So I'm going to give you a darkness shot, like you all guys requested. So we're in the stables. That's Duncan making all that noise. Right guys, there's your darkness shot. I'll do a few of them in my videos because I get requests for them all the time. We ran out of paint. Oh yeah, I can see that. This site is incredible in a sense of it has been taken over by nature completely. It's not been looked after in the last, you know, well, look at the size of that door. In the last few decades for sure. And it's just being taken over by nature again. Oh dear. That, look at that. Is this the water tower that people are on about? Maybe? I didn't think it would be as simple as putting a massive container up there, filling it with water. There's the pipe bit there. So yeah, it must have been, I suppose. So you can see there was a level there at some point going round. There's a ladder there to get up to it. I reckon this might have been the water tower, Duncan. Windows up there are well cool. Look up there. Big container must have been full of water, and then the tap there would have been how he released it, how they released it. There would have been a floor there for sure at some point. But yeah, that's pretty mad. Yeah, it must have been like, here's all the water system here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's continue, shall we? What is in there? I reckon that. Well, it is a sliding door. I don't think that's going to move though. Look how rusted all that is. move that. Let me see if I can get you guys through here a bit. That's cool. What we're standing on is all the slates that has come down from the roof. I'm assuming this was the barn. More stables in there, which we'll come back to in a minute. So this must be where he kept his missus. Sink to keep herself clean, look. Some hay on the floor and that would be nice and comfortable. Bars to make sure the woman don't escape. I'm only joking, guys. I'm only messing about. Or am I? Oh yeah. It's all pretty much the same. These are all same, aren't they? Oh, shit, that was my camera again. They say put it round your neck. We're all right. Hear that? I was just about to say, let's go. Let's go to it and see what it is. Just be quiet. There it is. Problem is with this is they start pooping on you. Duncan, stop scaring the birds. Alright, so let's walk through here without getting pooped on, hopefully. This place is big, isn't it? So it's the same thing here. Bit better condition though, that one. No smoking in this site, mate. Thought that was an exhaust or something for a second then. Right there. Oh, there's a Canon lens cap that actually fits my camera. But throw it away because we only leave footprints and all that jazz. This place is seriously decayed, isn't it? Oh. So yeah, I will do a write-up on it. As always, there is quite a bit out there about this one, so I'll be able to tell you a lot more about this site. I gave a brief history on the beginning. It was owned by 3 generations of the same family who basically built all of this. And yeah. Now I'm trying to save time on these videos because that's cool up there, look. Yeah. I don't think there's any chance of getting up on anything like that. Can we get back through that way? I don't think we can we? Or do we have to go out that way and walk through? No. Oh, big spider right on the face. Oh dear, there goes my phone again. The missus is starting to talk to Raymondo, which probably means you're going to hear a vroom, vroom, vroom every couple of minutes, because me being a dingbat forgets to turn it all off before I start recording. So guys, I am going to find a way round here. I'm trying to save time. Yeah, I'm trying to save time in the videos. I don't want you to have to watch an hour of me walking around the same bits. So when I've found the new bits, I'll get back to you. Right guys, try and speed things up a bit here. I've sorry, yeah, I speed things up a bit. I'm gonna give Duncan the camera and let him do some thingy. This looks like a house. There is a front door with letterbox and some stairs, and I'm right, it is a bit of a house, I believe. Pretty cool. Duncan, next bit along's a house. I left him in the barn taking photographs. Wow, this place is just so decayed. It's a shame. Grade 2 listed as well. Stairs are still there, but do I chance it? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. That's probably the best conditioned thing in this house. The rest of it is annihilated. Shelf would have been there, look. Wall cabinet. Toilet would have been there. Door. That's about it. Coal bunker, I suppose. They would have kept the coal for the fire. Duncan? Yeah. This is a house. And the stairs are still here. But it's really dodgy. Oh, this is dodgy. Just stay down there for a minute. Oh, foot went for a bit there. Now this is silly dangerous. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I am extremely nervous standing on this. This is why. There is nothing left of this floor. Ceiling's wide open, windows wide open. And this is what I'm standing on. I've just come up there. And there. To this. Now, the only saving grace really is I can see the beams to stand on, but doesn't really mean nothing when they're as rotted out as they are. And there's a bird flying right at me. There he is, you see him? Yeah, there he is. He's on the window ledge now. I ain't gonna hurt you, little man. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, smart, little like metallic-y one. This is horrible up here. And that's about it up here, guys. I mean, I'm alive. That's where I was.
Guess I'm not walking home.
Hmm?
At least I'm not walking home.
That's the one. Nice to know he cares. Right. Took some good photos, or are you still going? Alright guys, I'm going to move on to the next one. I'll get back to you when we're there. I'll give you a quick shot of this one before I switch off. That's where we just were, up in there, and there. So I can't come to the end of the building. We started at the other end. We're now down this end. I just wanted to show you how cool this place actually looks, you know, with all of its. There's a whole building here, and it's just been completely overtaken by nature. And I love that. It's like, you know what? You've had this place long enough, you ain't looked after it, we're having it back. See what I mean? It's like, look, there's a building there, but it's just there's trees growing in it, and brambles become your best friend when you're an urbex explorer. Oh, I said urbex, not urban. I don't know if any of you have been following my post on Urbexy. Bexy is the name of the new car I've just got, a nice little Mazda Demio. I'm doing it right up, so just for a laugh, as I'm a mechanic and I'm currently at home doing nothing. So did it actually land on your hand?
Freaked me out. I was taking a photo and then found something, looked, and Bo was just sat there. Freaked me out, and then it flew off.
Oh,
yeah.
Lucky you. So I'll just see a little entrance into this bit. Have a little gander in here, but it's probably just a stable, but you know, you've got to do every inch of it. Big moth, go away. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna walk around again, and again we're at 40 minutes now, so try and slow it down a bit for you.
Yeah, here we go.
Instead of helping me,
No, Chris has decided to fall down.
not fall down. Well, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Look, you can see how much he fell now as he stood up.
I literally went straight in, and I'm covered in thorns and blackberry juice. Which ain't gonna go well with the new motor, is it?
There we go. I think I stopped your last video, by the way.
You just stopped it?
Yeah. I know.
Bleeding and everything. Fucking hurt, really hurt my left leg. So yeah, not a bad explore, guys, after having a pretty nasty fall. And this bloke here, with the thumbs up, well, good job Duncan, done nothing.
I hope.
He did in the end, he helped me get out, but we're done on this explore, guys. We've been round and done pretty much everything, really, that we can do. So I think we're going to call it a night and see what time it is. I've got no idea, and we're going to hopefully head to another site and get another one in. So don't forget to like and subscribe. All of you on my Facebook channel, or my Facebook group, sorry, it'd take you 2 seconds to go over and subscribe to my channel, and it would mean a lot to me to try and grow it. So I'd really appreciate the support, guys, and hope you enjoyed this one on the Lonely Farm, and I'll see you again really soon. Take care. Bye bye.